Hello there, I'm Shape, your guide to the fascinating world of automobiles. Our journey starts in the 15th century with a man named Leonardo da Vinci. Yes, the same Da Vinci who painted the iconic Mona Lisa. But he was more than an artist. He was a visionary who conceptualized a self-propelled vehicle. It was a design far ahead of its time, and while it never saw the light of day during his lifetime, it paved the way for the dawn of horseless carriages. Fast forward to the 18th century, when a French engineer named Nicolas Joseph Cugnot dared to turn imagination into reality. He built the world's first full-scale, self-propelled mechanical vehicle, the Fardier à vapeur, a steam-powered tricycle. It wasn't exactly what we'd call a car today, but it was a start. Yet, like all pioneers, Cugnot faced his share of challenges. His steam-powered vehicle was bulky, slow, and hard to control. It could only run for about 15 minutes before needing to stop and build up steam again. And let's not forget, it had a top speed of a whopping 2 miles per hour. It was far from perfect, but it was a significant leap towards the concept of mechanized transport. However, the limitations of these early models were stark. They were impractical for everyday use and far from the reliable and efficient machines we're accustomed to today. But they represented something crucial: the human desire for progress, for innovation, for pushing boundaries. They were stepping stones, paving the way for the endless possibilities that lay ahead. These limitations and challenges didn't deter inventors. Instead, they fueled the fire of innovation, sparking a series of developments and improvements that would revolutionize transportation and change the world forever. As we can see, the road to the modern car was not a straight one, but every journey begins with a single step, or in this case, a single wheel turn. Now let's travel to the 19th century, a time of great innovation and discovery. Picture this. It's the late 1800s and the world is on the brink of an industrial revolution. There's a flurry of inventions and discoveries that are about to change the course of history. Among these is something that will revolutionize transportation. We're talking about the invention of the internal combustion engine and the first gasoline-powered car. In the heart of this innovation was a man named Carl Benz, a German engineer with a vision and a knack for mechanics. He patented the first practical motor car in 1886. This wasn't just any vehicle, it was a 3-wheeled, gas-powered automobile named the Benz Patent Motor Wagon. This revolutionary machine was powered by a 4-stroke internal combustion engine, a design that's still the backbone of many vehicles today. It was a simple, yet powerful concept. Fuel and air mixed together, compressed and ignited to create a force that pushes a piston. This in turn drives the wheels, and voila, you have a moving vehicle. But the Benz Patent Motor Wagon was more than just an invention. It was the spark that ignited the automobile industry. It proved that self-propelled vehicles were not just a dream, but a reality. It paved the way for the development of cars as we know them today, transforming our streets and changing the way we travel. The impact of this invention was monumental. It opened the door for mass production of automobiles, making them accessible to the everyday person. It marked the end of horse-drawn carriages and the beginning of a new era of transportation. The world was forever changed. Cities expanded, the economy boomed, people became more mobile, all because of one man's vision and his gasoline-powered car. Carl Benz's invention was a game-changer, setting the stage for the automobile industry as we know it today. Fast forward to the early 20th century, the era of mass production. This period marked a significant turning point in the history of automobiles, thanks to the ingenuity of one man, Henry Ford. A man who dared to dream beyond the conventional and made what seemed like a fantasy a reality for many. In the year 1913, Ford introduced something that would forever change the industrial landscape: the assembly line production. This ingenious method was nothing short of revolutionary. It was a system where each worker performed a specific task repeatedly, making the production process faster and more efficient than ever before. At the heart of this production revolution was Ford's iconic creation, the Model T. An automobile designed with simplicity and versatility in mind, it was sturdy, reliable, and most importantly, affordable. This was a stark departure from the norm. Until then, automobiles were considered a luxury, accessible only to the affluent. But the Model T, it altered the game entirely. The Model T, often fondly referred to as the Tin Lizzie, was not just a car. It was a symbol of freedom, mobility, and personal independence. It opened up new horizons for the everyday person, enabling them to travel distances they could only dream of before. With the Model T, Ford accomplished something extraordinary. He managed to bring the cost of cars down from $850 to a mere $260 within a few years. This was largely due to the efficiencies brought about by the assembly line production. The impact of the Model T was profound and far-reaching. It transformed the socio-economic fabric of society, promoting suburban living, paving the way for the creation of highways, and even influencing the development of the modern retail sector. The Model T transformed cars from a luxury item to a necessity, forever changing the way we live and travel. It was the dawn of a new era, an era where the automobile was no longer a novelty, but an integral part of our lives. From the mid-20th century onwards, cars have been continuously evolving. As we ventured into the latter half of the 20th century, the world witnessed an explosion of advancements in car technology. The focus began to shift from merely creating a working vehicle to fine-tuning aspects such as safety, fuel efficiency, and environmental impact. In the realm of safety, the creation of seatbelts was a game changer. The idea was simple, yet its impact was profound. This innovation, primarily introduced by Volvo in the late 50s, has since then saved countless lives. Fast forward to today, we have advanced safety systems like anti-lock braking systems, electronic stability control, and even autonomous emergency braking. When it comes to fuel efficiency, the strides have been equally impressive. The introduction of fuel injection systems in the late 50s was a significant breakthrough, replacing the traditional carburetor systems. This innovation allowed for better fuel-air mixing, resulting in more efficient combustion and improved fuel economy. But perhaps the most radical innovation came with the advent of electric cars. Companies like Tesla have been at the forefront, disrupting the traditional internal combustion engines with battery-powered electric motors. These electric vehicles, or EVs as they are commonly known, produce zero tailpipe emissions, making them a much more environmentally friendly option. And let's not forget the role of hybrid vehicles, a stepping stone between traditional fuel-powered cars and fully electric ones. Pioneered by companies like Toyota with their Prius model, hybrid cars have played a critical role in easing the transition towards a more sustainable automotive future. In the world of cars, innovation isn't just about creating something new. It's about improving what exists, making it safer, more efficient, and more sustainable. Companies like Volvo, Tesla, and Toyota, among others, have been instrumental in pushing the boundaries of what's possible. These innovations have made cars safer, more efficient, and more environmentally friendly. The evolution and innovation of cars is a testament to human ingenuity and our relentless pursuit of improvement. As we look back, it's awe-inspiring to see how far we've come from those early horseless carriages. And as we look ahead, the possibilities seem endless. Now, let's take a look at what the future might hold for cars. As we venture into the horizon of tomorrow, the automotive industry stands on the cusp of a revolution. Self-driving cars, once a concept confined to the realm of science fiction, are now becoming an exciting reality. This technology promises to transform our everyday lives, from our daily commutes to long-distance travel. Imagine a world where cars navigate traffic with precision, reducing accidents and making our roads safer. Picture a scenario where you can sit back, relax, and enjoy your journey without the need to focus on the road. This is the world that self-driving cars could potentially create. But it's not just about convenience and safety. Self-driving cars could also bring about significant environmental benefits. By optimizing driving patterns and reducing unnecessary acceleration and braking, these vehicles could help decrease fuel consumption and lower carbon emissions. Now, let's shift gears and talk about another groundbreaking development: electric vehicles. The quest for sustainable and clean energy has led to a surge in research and development in this field. Electric cars are no longer a novelty, but a viable alternative to traditional petrol and diesel vehicles. The potential benefits of electric vehicles are manifold. They promise to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels, cut down on air pollution, and contribute to a more sustainable future. Moreover, advancements in battery technology and charging infrastructure are making electric vehicles more accessible and practical for everyday use. And there's more. With the advent of smart technologies and connectivity, cars of the future will not just be modes of transport, but also mobile hubs of entertainment, information, and connectivity. Yes, the landscape of the automobile world is changing, and changing rapidly. As we stand at this juncture, we can't help but feel a sense of anticipation and excitement about what lies ahead. As we look to the future, one thing is certain: the journey of the car is far from over.